Some circumstances are just out of our control in how we ended up here.
We've already been through enough anxiety and stress, but for some reason, you definitely get put into a category. Everybody thinks that you are either on drugs or you're crazy.
Get them off the streets, but don't put them in my neighborhood. We used to be your neighbors.
Kenton Women's Village is a transitional housing program for women that are 25 years or older that seeks to encourage independence for permanent living.
I never thought that I would end up being homeless. I never thought that I would end up losing everything that I had. Started with a house and 2 cars, and I had a really great job. You know, my kids were living with me. Now they're grown up. But at the time, I thought that I had everything managed. I kind of gave up years and years of work and my life, my history, because I was afraid that if I stayed there, he'd kill me. It could happen to anybody.
There's no lady here that I can see or that I know of that wants to be at Kenton Women's Village, other than the fact that they're here now because they know they will get help. They know they feel safe. They've expressed a sense of security being here specifically.
Prior to coming to Kenton Women's Village, I had lost my housing because I was experiencing some pretty big mental health issues. The pieces of my life kind of all fell apart around it, starting with I lost my job. People don't wake up one day and decide, I want to live on the sidewalk in downtown Portland. Nobody just decides that.
Before Kenton Women's Village, life was tough and it was scary, and I never knew if I was going to be on someone's couch or if I was going to be in my car for the night. And I didn't understand why I was no longer worthy of having a home in my home. I got hurt. I was rear-ended on the band field and ended up having back surgery, and they fixed me. Fast forward 30 years, I slipped on the ice, landed right on my tailbone, and everything came right back. So I had to quit working, and I did have plenty of savings, but that goes quick when you've got nothing else coming in to add to it. And pretty soon everything was gone. It was almost 3 years of this transitional kind of living. And I don't know, I just woke up one day and thought, I cannot keep doing this. I have got to get a better plan. And I Googled them, called, and less than 3 weeks later, I was moving into the village.
Rosie is an extremely strong woman. Working with her through her ups and downs really taught me so much, and I just happened to be the one who was working with her at the time of her being housed, and it was such a rewarding experience seeing her get out of one situation to a little bit better and kind of jump those lily pads to her long-term housing, which she has now in a beautiful building in downtown Portland.
Our neighbors are not just the person that lives right in the apartment next to me. It is also the friend that is on the sidewalk, because I see them every day. And I should hope that another person around me is doing okay, is getting the things that they need.
I think I'm most grateful for the time that I've been able to get myself back together, to being like a member of society again. I have come a long way. The counseling and the trauma counseling, it's not something that I probably would have been able to do all on my own.
Anybody can be homeless at any point in their life.
I've been here for less than a year now. I have a job, I've been saving money. It's helped out a lot for me to get to where I'm at right now.
Every day I'm grateful for that village. Even though it's my past, I wouldn't be here without that. Catholic Charities was the lifeline I needed at the time I needed it.
I am most grateful for the opportunity to reimagine my life. I'm kind of a Barbie girl kind of person, and I've always tried to imagine what my Barbie is, what she looks like, and what she does. And I think I lost sight of that. Given the ability to feel safe, comfortable, and happy enough to reimagine what this Barbie is so valuable. We deserve to be seen as your neighbor.
We are your neighbors.